Hello everyone, this is Lennart Tallinn from Välinge. I will present our latest launch of our own flooring, the Välinge flooring. And my colleague Leticia Kimblad, she will present our latest locking technologies for other material. So, what's inside the Välinge flooring? Well, the Voudura technology is what makes it unique. It might be the biggest innovation in hardwood flooring in decades. We have invented and patented a production method where we can use a thinner layer of wood than usual, but still create a durable and good-looking real wood floor. So here's the thin layer of wood. So by infusing that with a powder mix into this wood layer under very high pressure and temperature, we automatically fill the knots and cracks and reinforce the wood layer so it becomes 3 times harder than the original species. We can also add color to the powder and control the filling of the knots. So with this powder we can have different colors and then we can blend it in. And with this Voudura technology it's also possible to make wider and longer planks than traditional engineered wood flooring. And behind me there are some examples of the wood floor, and you can see they are really wide. Thanks to the Voudura technology, we can also make the floor water resistant and more durable than standard engineered wood floor. Välinge flooring comes in 11 colors and species. We have 7 in oak, and we have 2 in ash, and we have 2 in walnut. And as I said before, the width of them is in 2. It's 8 and 1/4 and 10 and 3/4, which is really wide for a wood floor. And the surface is slightly brushed and have small bevels. And we have loaded this floor with all our latest technologies and features, which we will show you later on. As I mentioned, the Voudura technology makes the floor water resistant. And with the lacquer we use, combined with our 5G dry locking system, the floor becomes waterproof on the surface. No more worries for accidents from water or pets or other liquids. 5G dry is really a differentiator when it comes to locking system. We have tweaked our proven 5G to become even more resistant to liquid through the joints. Another great feature that separates our flooring from others is the hardness and durability. Since the floor is 3 to 5 times harder, it's also withstand indentations from high heels, pets, playing kids, and so on. I will show this by dropping a heavy steel ball on a floor with Voudura technology and a standard parquet floor. Let's see what the difference will be. Alright, I have a quite heavy steel ball here. I will make a test dropping this through a pipe down to the floor with Voudura technology. It's a pretty high impact, simulating a high heel or a kid's play or even a pet. No marks whatsoever. You can't even feel any indentation on the floor. And that's because it's 3 to 5 times harder. Let's take a normal parquet floor, which is actually a really beautiful floor, but with some of the limitations of standard flooring when it comes to indentation and kids play. So let's take the same ball. Let's make a drop, and boom. There you will have a quite visible indentation. I know it's hard to see from the camera view here, but join us at TISE Live and we will show you even more about this hardness in our wood floor. As I said in the beginning, we have filled our Välinge flooring with our latest locking features. To start with, we have the fastest and easiest locking system on the market, the 5G. I will show you how the 5G works. So we have the normal 2G on the long sides. You angle it in, and then we have the 5G locking tongue. And here what makes it so easily. It just clicks together without any force, no hammers, nothing. Then, in the past, you had to slide the planks apart to unlock them. But now we have integrated a feature that you can just angle up the floor. So here, just open up like that. It makes it much more easy to dismantle long planks, wide planks that we have in the Välinge flooring offer. It's also when you're doing a test installation, you maybe just want to test a couple of planks and then dismantle them. This makes it so much easier. And we have actually done even a further improvement by having an opening pin that you can just slide into the groove, and that actually opens the little plastic insert, and the floor just unlocks. So this is a cool feature that we have included in the Välinge flooring. Okay, I have now showed you some of the benefits and features of the Välinge flooring. I will now show you a peek view of the coolest feature of this floor, the 5G climb. So by just adding a small plastic clip, you can actually take the floor and put it on the wall. What you do, you split the wider planks into two pieces, and then you continuously add them as studs to the wall. And then you take the planks and step by step adding clips, you can build up a wall with the floor. And here you can see how it looks when it's installed. And Letitia, she will show you more details how it works in reality. Many of you, like me, have had partly damaged laminate or engineered wood flooring due to water spillage or accident by a pet. The area around the locking profile has lifted and you can feel an uneven surface. I think that has been one of the reasons that resilient flooring like SPC, WPC and LVT have become so popular. People want a worry-free floor. But how good is it that you have a waterproof floor if water or other liquids can leak through the locking joints down to the subfloor? If you have a liquid under the floor, there is a risk for molding fungus. There have been no good solutions on the market that are easy to produce, easy to install, that hinders water to leak through the joints. Making the locking joint tighter is not a good solution because the floor will be harder to produce and harder to install. That's why there have been a lot of demands for a solution that both hinders liquid to leak through the locking joints and improve the water resistance on the topical side. Välinge have been working on a solution quite a while, and we have now managed to modify our 5G locking system to become more water resistant. We have patented this technology and we call it 5G Dry. Our recently launched hardened wood floor with patented Woodura technology is using 5G Dry. With Woodura, a good surface treatment, and 5G Dry, we actually guarantee that this wood floor is topical waterproof up to 24 hours. On the table in front of me, there's a sample of Välinge hardened wood floor with some water that has been on the surface a couple of hours. I will now show you that this actually works. It's a nice blue color on this water. As you can see, there are no leakage through. There are no damage on the topical side. So this proves that 5G Dry is working. 5G Dry is the solution to make any floor more water resistant in the locking joints. We have done a lot of testing on laminate, engineered wood and resilient flooring with good results. If you would like to discuss more about our patented 5G Dry technology, please join us at TISE Live.
Hi there, it's Letitia Kimblad from Välinge. Today I'll be sharing with you some of our most innovative technologies within flooring. As many of you know, Välinge Innovation invented the very first click systems for flooring in the 90s. And since then we have continuously developed, improved and patented those click systems to enhance customer experience when installing and using flooring. Based on this experience, we know that the smallest details in those click systems will make the difference. The purpose of a mechanical locking system is to secure perfect result during the installation and that the floor shall remain perfect for its lifetime. Typically, locking systems are designed to provide horizontal locking of the panels in order to prevent gap openings between the panels, as well as vertical locking to prevent unwanted height differences between the panels. Since no floor is alike, we have developed solutions that are tailored for different flooring products, width and thicknesses. The result is a range of different locking systems to offer good, better and best installation options and performance. So I will show you these 3 different levels, good, better and best, of locking systems in resilient products. Indeed, the resilient category, and particularly rigid cores, is the fastest growing product category in our business. So we have really tailored and optimized our locking system to fit the thicknesses and properties of those products. So to start with, angling systems such as our 2G angling offer a good installation system. You angle the long and the short side to lock the panels. If you have long and wide panels, it may require 2 persons, but it provides a very strong horizontal and vertical locking. But it's more time-consuming to install than better and best installation systems. This can be used in products down to 3 mm in thickness. Then you have the better installation systems, such as the 5GI push-down system that we have developed. And in this case, you angle the long side of the panels, and then in order to engage the short side, you will tap the short side. Much faster than 2G angling, 5GI push-down requires a bit more force to install than the best installation systems. It can be used in resilient products down to 3.2 mm in thickness. Best installation systems, such as our 5G fold-down, are also commonly called 2-piece system. We have this tiny plastic tongue that Lennart also showed in our Välinge flooring range, that when you angle the long side of the product, and when you install the next panel, you just click it together. The tongue will flex in and out and will perfectly lock the panels in position. You hear this click sound that provides you feedback that the panel is properly installed. So it's really a great advantage, and it brings a lot of time saving for installation compared to other installation systems. It can be used down to, for products down to 4 mm in thickness. So flooring is really a design element in our homes, and walls can also be used as such. Our 5G technology can also be easily used to make the flooring products climb up the walls. So here is an example of installation using our 5G Climb technology on a 5.5 mm SPC product. So in 5G Climb, the same panel can be used as a support rail, as you see here. And when you start installing, you will install the first row with the panels. Place those tiny clips that Lennart also showed you that can be used for Välinge flooring. And you will install this in the support rail, drag it along the support rail to lock on top of the panel. This can be used on both sides of those support rails if needed. Then when you come to the next row, you will angle the long side, as I showed you when installing 5G in the flooring product. Place a clips in order to secure the panel in position. And then when the next panel comes in, it's very easily to just angle and click it in, and so on, in order to fill the whole wall. So this is a very easy way to create very nice accent walls that match exactly the design of the flooring or that have a different design, but a very easy way to increase and enhance the design and the feelings in your homes. Last but not least, I'd like to highlight our light-back technology. As I said before, resilient flooring and especially rigid core products is a very fast-growing category. The amount of products you can get in a container is therefore usually limited by the weight and not the volume of the products you can get in. That's why I like to introduce this technology to you. Indeed, this slide back innovatively reduces the product's weight by up to 20%. How do we do that? By removing a portion of the core material from the back of a resilient flooring with a grooving unit machine. The products become lighter, which means fewer transportation will be needed, as more square meters of flooring can be squeezed into each shipping container, lowering CO2 emissions in the process. A lighter product will also be a benefit in the installation process, both when it's performed by a professional installer or a do-it-yourself. Also, with the increasing trend in online buying, a lighter product can enable one-man delivery. And all the removed material can be recycled in the next production process, reducing material consumption by up to 20%. So that improves both raw material efficiency and saves production costs. This is what you can save from about one package of SPC flooring. So this is about £7. Apart from those benefits from Lightback in terms of sustainability, we believe that Lightback will to some degree also offset the impact of the new tariff situation that has come recently, as well as the increased freight costs influenced by the pandemic. Do you think any of those technologies, like 5G Dry, 5G Climb, Lightback or Woodura would be interesting to feature in your next flooring connections? Please do not hesitate to get in touch with us during TISE, and we look forward to meeting you there, connect you with some companies that could supply you products with such technologies. So thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.